finally time for the presentation. I know a lot of you go, yeah, I see it, I love it, but I want to see the up close. I want to hear Peyton talk about it. Let's get a look. Here it is. This is the halo ring in a mosaic design. We'll explain what that means. Ultimately, it means your eye thinks that the center portion of that ring is 1.25 carat alone, with then multiple diamonds pouring around and down the sides of that ring. The yellow gold choice in this ring sold out completely when we debuted it. This is its first time back. We did get back in stock both the yellow and the white, but your 6 easy payment opportunity will vanish at the end of the day. Wait until you see this up close, guys. 6 easy payments of $416.50. If you're done playing small and you want your jewelry to be noticed from across the room, not just the table, here's your opportunity. Out of the corner of my eye, I've been watching Peyton look at this up close. It's killing him that he doesn't have his loop right now because he wants to see all the Here's the thing, you have to get that close. Right. In order to see where one diamond ends and the next begins.
That's what I'm looking. I'm trying to find where the seam is, you know, between the 4 princess cuts. It's almost impossible.
Oh. And I would argue it's even better when you have these multiples that are seamlessly assembled because each diamond has its own fire. Each diamond is cut precise to lock into this ring so that, in my opinion, it has more energy than a single stone would anyway.
Right. Well, when you're talking, if you had just one single princess cut, it would be spectacular. Wow. But when you have 4 special cut ones that are set so close together, you can see, you don't see any space between them at all. It looks like one large 1.25 carat princess cut diamond.
Alone.
And that's just the center part. That doesn't include the halo around it.
This is 1.4 carat in total weight. That has to be one of the larger in rings that we offer here.
It's our only princess cut.
Is really?
Yes, this is it. This is our first and only one that we've ever done. And when you see it, you see the center part, the look of 1.25 carat, but then look at the step down. We put 4 more princess cuts. So when you look at it, all you see is just this flash of color, of rainbow, of sparkle and brilliance just across the ring.
This is so beautiful, it's almost painful. And we could spend a lot of time talking about that center portion. Hey, let's not forget all the diamonds that are surrounding that center mosaic that spill down the sides. You have to see it from the side to really even tell the difference between the yellow and the white. There's the yellow, here's the white, just mounds of diamonds. This is that ring that maybe you've been waiting 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years. And you go, you know what? This is the anniversary ring. This is my new bridal. This is my right hand. I treated myself because it's Monday and because I finally deserve it. And it's on the highest easy pay that we offer. And it's something that I know Peyton's got to be proud of, and you should be. Again, not just because of the quality of the stones, but the way that they've been cut, custom cut, to be able to lock into this ring so that your eye cannot tell the difference where one ends and the next begins.
It takes such a precision cutting here. And when you look at it and you see, you don't see any spaces. You don't see anything. It's a look of one large princess cut. But then do you see the princess cuts that I said are on the side? A little bit of a step down. But it doesn't stop there. All the way down the shank, you have 3 rows of full cut diamonds. And full cut diamonds are the most brilliant of any round diamond. You can see that. But of course, the star is really the center.
Now you got me doing it. I'm sitting here looking up close.
I know. And you know, you always laugh at me because you know I pick up every piece and look at it.
You know what? I chuckle, but it shows your passion. Like, you've been doing this for decades now. And I can still tell, he's like a kid in a candy store. When rings like this come out and he snatches them out of the display and he starts looking at them up close, really, as a host, that's when I go, oh, this is a good one, right? Because it gets him excited. Look at the brightness of that. It's like she's wearing a light bulb on her hand.
You know, when the diamond cutter brought these stones to us, and he showed us each stone, we saw each stone separately first, and each stone was just actually a work of art. It was so brilliant, it was so beautifully cut. And then when he showed us how he was putting the 4 together to look like one large 1.25 carat princess cut, I was amazed. So much brilliant, so much fire. You know, we partnered with the GIA, and I know this is a considered purchase because it is an important purchase. This is a big milestone ring. Go to QVC.com, click on our gem glossary, maybe we can show that at some point. click on the gem glossary. This is what we've partnered with the GIA on. All the information that we're talking about the color, about the clarity, about the cut, and about the carat weight is right there for you to read and really educate yourself if you're going to be buying a diamond. So important.
Really what this looks like is as though you have assembled multiple band rings to lock around an extraordinary solitaire. And as Peyton mentioned, it isn't just that you have several stones that are all packed together. It isn't necessarily going to reveal this kind of light, this kind of fire, this kind of energy. So it is as much cut as it is clarity and color and carat. And it is assembly and construction as much as it is all four of those. That is why both Peyton and I just get breathless over this and we get excited, because the stones are remarkable, but the ring is a work of art. And when you put the two together, that's when the price is justified. And when you've been looking hopefully at your retail value and what the initial QVC price is, this is now a feature price broken into the highest easy pay that we offer. $416.50. I do not, however, want you to feel overcommitted, because remember, gift purchases have until the end of January for any returns or exchanges. We want you to see it up close. We want you to ask your jeweler. We want you to look at the undergallery and the sides. We want you to be able to do what Peyton and I have been doing throughout this whole presentation and get in close and look. And not a lot of retailers really ask you to do your research. But here we want you to, because like Peyton said, this is not chump change. And so it's an investment, and it's something you're going to be wearing the rest of your life. You've got to feel good about it. But from my own Affinity purchases and talking to you, the QVC customer, I know you'll feel fantastic about it. You feel like a queen.
You will feel like a queen. Solid 14 karat gold. And you know, I always want to talk about the undergallery, because the undergallery is not, you don't have to put that in there. But you can see the undergallery here goes all the way down the shank inside. And what that does is it makes it more comfortable, makes it what we call a comfort fit, because if you're going to have a diamond ring of this importance, you want it to be comfortable.
Yep.
You want it to feel good. And look at the beautiful detail.
Yeah,
underneath.
this is not the ring that you're taking off when you're typing because it's moving back and forth or it's scraping against your finger. These are the qualities that you look for in multiple thousands of dollar jewelry. As beautiful from the sides as it is from the front. As beautiful on the shank as it is in that center portion. That look in the center, your eye believes is 1.25 carat. In total weight, it's actually 1.4. But on the hand and to your eye, it's so much more than that. Remember, our yellow gold choice did sell out in its debut. It's back in stock now, but it's popular again. More of these have just arrived. And if you're thinking about sleeping on it, I'll remind you that 6 easy payment opportunity will vanish at the end of the day. White or yellow gold is the only choice you need to make, and of course let us know your size, J324600. So as we mentioned, we encourage you to do your research, to go online, and Peyton's done a lot of the research for you with his gem gloss.